Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh,
wonderful.
That's nice.
That's
That's
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Well, it's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick, yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants?
You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have
We
thongs.
we are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically, what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah, that's not
very
super
bad.
good.
Gotta
Get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on Fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food, great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely,
obviously.
100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to D20 Live. This time we're doing Maids. Maids.
I can't see you. It's not framed in the shot.
Maids.
I'm Sam, the production manager, and I'm somehow in charge of the Maid campaign that has completely fallen off the rails.
We had rails.
Huh?
We had rails?
Somewhat. We had some rails. I don't, at any rate. But, at any rate, welcome to D20 Live, everybody. I'm exhausted because I may or may not have written this module all in one night again. But it's not about me. It's about our players. So let us start with the person up that way, Mames.
Hello, I'm Mames. I will be one of your maids. Bonnie, I'm with D20 Live and also the 404s. Rainbows.
Oh yeah, this is actually Mames' debut official stream where she's officially D20 Live membership. So everybody.
Oh yeah. Before occasional player, now staff, if that's the right term.
Staff is the correct term.
Yay!
So everybody welcome in Mames.
Words are hard.
Words are hard today.
Yes.
All right, Byron.
Hi guys, I'm Byron, still with D20 Live, and I'm very much looking forward to another episode of Chaos with Sam running things.
Tom?
Hello everyone, I am the Tom from Calgary, not the Tom from Toronto, because, there's just too many of us these days, but I'm here with D20 and with the 404s. Happy to be here. I have no idea what I've gotten myself into.
Mike?
Hi everyone, I'm Mike, also known as Big Mike, also known as the guy who is running things usually around here.
Also known as the cryptid that runs around conventions.
I am not a cryptid! Okay. First of all, we do have a quick thing. Black Magic has just followed us. Thank you, Black Magic. In addition to that, we have announcements. Sam?
Oh, yeah. We do have announcements. So, our first big announcement for the rest of this shenanigery we have, we're going to Anime North. So, if you want, you guys can actually come over to the Toronto,
Anime North will be happening at the Toronto Congress Center May 26th to the 28th. The D20 Live event will be happening on Saturday the 27th, times to be confirmed.
We're not sure what time
North
it is.
Schedule, as well as guests participating to be confirmed.
Yes.
We know who they are, as well as some of your beloved D20 Live members will be appearing on stage for the first time as part of this performance. So come down, check it out, dial it in.
It'll be fun. Come on out.
You never have the right to complain about how I do announcements ever.
I forgot what the TCC actual name was. That's
Toronto Congress Center.
That's all I was asking for. I could do the rest of the announcement, but thanks. So at any rate, after Anime North, our next game in June is actually going to be Ghostbusters. So Tom has to write something really quick.
Yeah, should probably, have a plot planned, or do I?
Well, whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cursed. Speaking of cursed, let's start this actual game.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Last time on Maid, the RPG, I actually don't remember. There was something about Dr. Apocalypse and Dr. Disaster trying to steal Robobo-chan. The Great Space Moth and the Giant Space Burrito did a summoning thing with Kiefer Sutherland's pool, ? And we found Robobo-chan's AI son that she created somehow, who actually is actually reached singularity without any of us realizing it.
Also, it was Tenchi from Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, the whole thing turned into Tenchi from Tenchi Muyo.
Hold on, I'm googling Kiefer Sutherland.
His pool's big enough to summon the giant space burrito. At any rate, it's been a year since all of that happened. The Blessed Bonnet See, I can remember the name of my organization without using the gag from last year. Is this too meta? It might be too meta. My god, how many things can I put in brackets before this becomes annoying? The answer is too many, and we need to stop this joke before it gets too far. Has summoned all of you, the maids, who are here today to start a new task force to go on a secret mission. So secret that none of you actually know what the mission is right now, because none of you have met the Master, and only the Master can tell you what the mission is. So you have all arrived at the mansion, which is a lovely, quaint mansion that sits atop a hill with a large lawn, because that's how that works, where the Blessed Bonnet has sent you to join your Master for your mission. Please, introduce your maids.
Sam, the chat is requesting that you breathe.
No.
Because they are worried for your welfare.
No.
I'll go first. So, they're at first are we coming down the road rather than in a vehicle like a normal human being? My maid comes in a shopping cart like the dumpster fire that she is.
Sure.
She is going, ah, 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 ah.
Those are my noises.
No, they're not. And crashes against a curb before falling out and landing on the ground. She slowly climbs up and knocks on the front door. Oh, Pat's here. Oh.
Did you just make me the maid?
My prompts were childlike and tomboyish, and I went to my inspiration, my muse. My eternal, whimsical muse of womanhood.
How dare.
Not my fault, you're the woman I hang around with the most.
Alright, who else wants to introduce their maid?
Oh, I'll go next. After the dumpster fire inevitably just walks themselves inside, a long black limo SUV pulls up. The back door is opened, and out steps. I think the outfit could best be described as bondage librarian.
Oh boy.
Long flowing blue hair tied up in a neat ponytail up further on the head. Eyes hidden behind spectacles, and just looking around with kind of a bit of dismayed look. Pun. Goes, I think I'm going to like it here. And Nimue just starts to slowly walk inside.
Alright, who else would like to introduce their maid?
I can go next if
Alright.
everyone wants. So, not to try and outdo the rest, it's in my character description. This is how they operate. A Lamborghini on fire bursts down the street at full speed, going, and I quote, twice any legal speed limit. Like, comes burning down the road, and then E-Braid does a 180 spin parallel parking between the shopping cart and the semi. As out pops a tall, blue-eyed woman wearing a hot pink maid outfit, stands up, looks, she's very young, fresh 18, looks over at the mansion, immediately pulls their arms out to the side, starts making airplane noises, and like brooms their way into the mansion.
Tom, I need you to know that the chat is convinced that this is just your character from Miami Nights in a maid outfit disguise.
They think this is just Jared Hammer in
They
drag.
think it's Jared Hammer in drag. Just, you may have to make these characters slightly distinct.
It's anti-quote. It says it in there. I didn't make this shit up.
For context, everyone, every maid is randomly generated. Whether or not it makes sense to other games that we do in D20 Live is purely coincidental. Mames, would you like to introduce your maid?
So my maid is just walking down the road towards the mansion in a bubblegum pink maid uniform. Very, very, very short skirts. You can see her high stockings with a black doctor's coat over top, and a bandolier of bones and vials and a skull tied onto her hip and a doctor's bag in her hands as she just kind of like skips along towards the mansion, humming a cheerful dirge.
Only 3 people died today, 2 were my fault. It's been a good day here.
Yeah, her fluffy blue hair kind of like bounces up and down, as do her boobles as she goes her booble towards the place that she must go.
Welcome to the crew, Mames. Oh, I didn't describe what my maid actually looked like.
Oh, yeah.
I just said dumpster fire of a person, which is personality. But I also apparently have a I have a rainbow-colored uniform.
Oh no.
My hair color is silver, and my eyes are metallic. And I have devil wings and a bat symbol on my outfit. So I'm just this weird chrome thing rolling down the street.
This is... Oddly, all the themes for these maids works really well for what I wrote in this module, which is just weird. So, at any rate, so you all walk into the mansion, and you're all waiting in the front lobby, and out comes your master, which I am going to randomly roll on stream right now.
You
so,
really don't have to.
No.
So let us
end badly for us.
Let us see what the master is. The master is a layman, an ordinary person who has come into wealth. His trauma, which is on page 74. His trauma is 32. He was arrested on false charges for something. Not sure what. His stress explosion, which is always a fun thing to roll. Hang on. His stress explosion is 42. Seclusion. He will go into his room and not come out, which is, I think, very apt for a layman.
Did we just... Is our master the protagonist from Persona 5?
It might be.
It is Joker. Oh my god.
Basically.
Oh my god, it's Joe Anime.
Joe Anime!
Oh no.
Yep.
So you see a guy just come in, he's disheveled, he looks like he's actually just been thrown into holding and then immediately out of holding. And he's like, alright, I guess I'm the master? That's what these other maids told me. And I have to tell you what our secret mission is?
Okay, buddy, come on.
Oh boy.
Come on, let's get him inside. You want a cocoa?
Master, you don't look well. I can perform a thorough examination and ensure you're in good health.
I don't know what just happened. I was in jail for like 5 hours because somebody said that I ran over their cat. I didn't run over anybody's cat. I don't even own a car. So, at any rate, and then like these other maids came and they said that if I did a thing for them, they'd get these charges dropped. So, here we are. Okay, so, essentially, is she okay? And she points over to Tom's character.
I look over at Tom's character, put a little flashlight, and, like, shine it in her eyes. I take out a stethoscope and, like... Her vitals seem fine, though. I can't speak to her brain being all there.
I think the brain is miles away right now.
Oh god. Okay, I don't know anything about maids. I just know that you guys are the reason why we have people on the moon.
Yep. And on Jupiter, I think. Why didn't we go to Jupiter? It's red.
Jupiter's too far.
Only if you believe it is.
How you doing, Sam?
So, essentially what the other maids told me to tell you guys, I don't know why they didn't tell you guys just in general, they said that we, as a collective unit, have to go to to the town that's down the hill, which when you point, he points out the window, and it's like the other side of the hill where the mansion's on. Like there's a small town, and we have to go and get rid of the jungle that's there. I don't know what this is. We're in the middle of fucking Alabama, man. I don't know why there's a jungle here. It's weird.
The chat is asking for my maid, whose name's Pat, by the way, to tell them where Toronto is.
Well, if you look around at Tim Hortons, every Tim Hortons is a Toronto.
I don't know whether to be insulted or honored that you're trying to really say that.
Why not both? Ah.
I was curious about that Earthrise I saw on the way here. We really are on the moon.
No, we're not on the moon. We're on the Earth
The
right now.
planet Tarkal, ruled by the foul Emperor Narwhal.
Is he evil? Or is he just smelly?
Yeah. An immense tyrant of unfathomable evil.
Oh.
So, are we going to the town, I guess?
Okay,
Yes.
I'll get my shopping cart.
For narwhals! And Rose runs as fast as she can out towards the town.
Can I just like go literally off screen, jump in my shopping cart, and just you hear ah as I go down the hill further in the direction.
Sure.
If she dies, I can probably resurrect her.
Oh no.
As we walk down, I explain, I am your maid. I'm also a doctor, and I'm such a good doctor that I'm also a necromancer.
I don't think those two things are mutually... I don't think they're the same thing.
They're not. They're separate practices. I went through a lot of schooling.
You're your own recycling program.
Yes. You could put it that way.
We're gonna call...
Incidentally...
We're gonna call the master Jeff. Jeff looks very concerned.
Incidentally,
all right, Mr. Bezos.
Incidentally, why are we walking down to this hamlet? Why are we taking a vehicle?
I am taking a vehicle.
Your shopping cart one is gone.
What? No, it's not. I got a minute.
Also, I think the one your space case is also left and just ran down the hill.
You can visibly see she's gotten maybe a block down and is now playing hopscotch.
We have a lot of really not mentally there characters today, don't we?
This is...
Let's just go to the garage and get a vehicle. I don't want to walk down there, thank you.
Alright, so you grab a vehicle.
Can I attach my shopping cart to the vehicle?
Sure.
To the front.
To the front of the vehicle.
No, to the back. It's going to be like, whoa. Because if I'm on the front, this is the logic of my character. If I'm on the front and this thing hits something, I'll be in an accident. But if I'm attached to the back, I'll have a warning.
Please sit comfortably in the back, Master. I'll drive us down.
So, eventually, all of you pile into a vehicle of some kind, or attach your vehicles to the vehicle. The town was once a quaint little village town in the middle of Alabama. But you wouldn't be able to tell that from the amount of jungle plants that have grown. Please show the image.
Sure. Jungle plants.
Jungle plants, which may or may not seem very familiar to some of our players.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
That could be any plant.
Oh shit, here we go again.
The streets are so hard to traverse because there are too many roots and plants in the way, which means that you actually will have to get out of the vehicle. And I've been actually told by myself at this point to roll something from page 26 for a random event.
Random event? We can't handle that.
Random event, go! Was it also 42? Jesus Christ.
What is it, Sam? Tell us. What is it, Sam? Tell us.
It's like the book knows that I have to do this, because I had immediately written also
What is it? What is it?
42.
What is it?
42 is a monster from the depths of the earth reawakens. I had also written a bunch of monster stuff. Legitimately, I didn't try. I was trying to do something else first.
Oh yay, a Tarrasque.
This time. The game did it for us.
The game did it for me. So, alright, so you guys get out of the car, and as you get out of the car, giant bug-like monsters pop out of the ground.
And the Narwhal King sends his enforcers to stop us, but nay shall they stop our righteous cause.
I go to I knock on the back window. Don't worry, master, we got it. And I pull out, literally on my character sheet, my chainsaw. And I run at them.
Wow, the new chapter of Chainsaw Man's really weird.
I step out of the vehicle, I slowly roll up both my sleeves past the elbow, and then as I put my arms down, blades extend from both elbows as if I were the Guyver, and I start walking towards the insects.
Cool. Alright, so...
Bart, how is every character you make deep down really cool?
I don't know how it happens, man, but with the random implanted weapons, I went, this girl's just gonna have a lot of knives in her.
Yeah.
Alright, so consequently, our game for Anime North this year is actually Chainsaw Man, so please come look over at Chainsaw Man for us.
I had to read the entire Chainsaw Man manga. Coincidentally, I have depression.
At any rate. Okay, how do we do initiative in this game again? I can't remember.
I don't know. You have the book in front of you.
Oh, yeah, I do. Hang
also,
on.
this is your system, Sam.
Whoever makes the most passionate speech gets to go first. Will the insects lose because they don't speak English?
Okay, everyone give a passionate speech. Hey, you bug guys! Get ready for it!
I think it's just who has the highest skill at this point.
Oh, no.
So who has the highest skill?
This because we have skill as a stat. It's not me. My skill's 0.
2.
2. 1. Alright, so Tom and Byron can both go first.
I'll let Lady McEdgerson go first.
Alright, I walk up towards Brundlefly, and with a leaping strike in the air, I just, with the one elbow blade, just go for its head and just try to take its head off.
Alright, please roll your attack with athletics.
Am I rolling? Oh, just rolling athletics?
Roll your athletics in, 1d6. Is it 2d6? 1d6. 1d6 times your athletics.
Okay. That'd be a full 12 there.
That's
I crit.
Crit. Alright, so I have to roll my d6 and divide. So. And divide this. Oh god, okay, so. Yeah, that'll work. So, yes, you hit it. How much damage does this thing do?
What?
The weapons do damage, correct?
No, they don't. This is based on your stats.
Oh, all right.
And then you roll your defense. In your defenses, you just divide that damage by your defensive stat that you're defending with.
All right. Cool. Yes, I remember how to play this game. It's not like I haven't had enough sleep tonight, so... At any rate, yes, so, yeah, alright, so you hit this thing square in the chest, and, of course, this thing... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. So, So, alright, so you hit this thing square in the chest, and you see that there are actually sparks coming out of its chest.
Unfortunate that I triggered an explosive device.
It seems so, because its stress explosion is an actual explosion.
I leap back.
Alright.
They are time bombs.
Essentially. So, it explodes. And I didn't have damage for that, so I'm just going to have you flip out of the damage thing, because cool maid powers, yes.
Yep.
Alright.
It's a somersault backflip, land on my feet, and just... Alright.
It does, however, rock the car, so that way the master is freaking the fuck out inside the car.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Yes, Tom, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put one hand on the master's shoulder, look him in the eye, and go, "Do not worry, master. Everything is going to be okay. We'll protect you with our lives." Calmly walk out of the car, pull out the halberd I carried in from the trunk, slam it on the ground, and go, "If I stab them hard, they explode!" Yeah! Just run full speed in.
Oh boy. Okay. Roll your athletics.
Oh, that's so weak. 3.
3. Okay.
So
Yeah.
3. What's your athletics, Tom?
1.
So okay.
3. So
Yeah, it's times by 1.
all right, you stab at it, but you bounce off of it essentially. Unfortunately, sorry, Tom.
Boo. Boo.
Is it my turn?
It is actually technically the monster's turn because I gave them a skill of 2 as well.
Of course you did.
So, monster will go and it'll attack. Hang on. How many are there? There's 4 of you. It's gonna attack Tom because we'll call it. That's the one that it was attacking. All right. So.
Yeah.
Tom.
Hmm?
It takes its giant monster claw and baffs you backwards.
Oh.
Take 2 stress.
Okay. That's 2d6 divided by 6, or how does that work?
Just,
You take that number and you divide it. She just told you how much stress.
yeah, it just take you how much stress you took.
I'll just take 2 seconds. Yes.
So just take 2 stress at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally she would tell you the number and you'd be dividing it by the appropriate defense stat.
I'm just gonna write it down. 2 stress.
Because I know how much your athletics is. It's 1.
Yeah, it's kind of weak.
But yeah, when we defend, we pick a stat, we roll off, kind of thing.
So, at any rate.
It is what it is. Next bug.
Next bug. Alright, so the next bug, there's 2 more bugs. So the next bug is going to attack... No. Mike!
Wah!
Yeah. Alright, roll your athletics, please, just so that way I can actually do this properly.
So I can defend against it?
Yes, because I know that you have more than 1.
Athletics? Yes, I do. Okay, 1 second. I gotta find the right window and not accidentally futz things.
Don't you have it on your phone?
I do, but it's also very small on my phone.
Take 2 stress as it baffs you backwards.
No, we tied.
No, I'm not telling you my multiplier. Take 2 stress.
Taking 2 stress. I can't nowhere to note it because I'm out of surfaces.
At any rate, and 1 more. Hiya. No. Alright, Byron.
Very well.
As it goes and attacks you. Okay, make your defense with athletics.
Athletics?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, it actually does... It does no damage.
Pathetic.
So, at any rate, now it's Mames' turn.
Yay. I'm still looking. I turn to the master and say, "Don't worry, master. We'll defeat these weird bugs with the power of friendship and this gun I found." And I take out a revolver, step out of the car, and start blasting.
Start blasting, alright.
Anyway, so I start blasting.
It's trash.
Go blasted.
So it's with skill.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can use skill.
Can I see the book for a second, Sam?
I got a 3.
Alright.
Thank you.
Okay. I got an 8. So you shoot at it and it pings off of its skin.
Oh no, my bullets. Our friendship isn't strong enough.
Mike, it's your turn.
Okay, hang on. I gotta write down how much will I have and how much I've lost because you made me take 2 stress. All right, so my character is now imminently concerned for the master. So I'm going to use my special ability, Affectionate Gaze, that says I have the ability. Sorry, Passionate Gaze. With a glance, I can ingrain myself with the master, taking 1d6 stress to get 1d3 favor. I'm doing it to calm him down.
I see.
So I look on the glass and I jam my face against it, eyes open, so much so that my lips are pressed up against it, so you get that sound. So all he hears is
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay. So you have to roll 1d3 to see how much favor I get. And I take 1d6
You take
stress.
3. You get 3 favor.
Okay. And I get... Blah. 4 stress. He is now comforted these trying times. Are you okay?
Yes. All right. Byron, Tom, would you like to attack again?
Yes, I will approach the one that attempted to slash at me with my arm blade. I will slash at its claw, trying to take it off, and then I will jam said claw into its head.
All right.
That is athletics again.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
It happens.
So
I bounced off.
You bounce off of it, and you realize that these monsters are stupidly tough for some strange reason. All right, Tom, what would you like to do?
Is there any way I could use my luck to try and kill these things instead of my athletics? Like, if I just attack randomly, like halberd, like poke, 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 poke.
Tom, if you can justify it, I'll let you roll anything in this system.
Yeah, then
Be it
I'm
on
just
your
gonna
head,
randomly
that one.
start stabbing.
Sam, be it on your head, those words.
I know. All right,
Yeah,
use your
I'm
luck.
just gonna start randomly stabbing people and see what I get. It's slash R. Right?
Yes, slash R.
One day, Tom will learn how to properly enter commands into Roll20, but it's not this
The
day.
day I learn how to do my job properly is a terrifying day for us all. Wow.
Tom, you did it.
Yay! Through blind luck!
Through
Failing
blind luck, you did it.
That sounds very accurate for the character.
You stab it, and it explodes, and you are knocked backwards a couple feet because of the huge explosion.
Can I also add that I do get the knockback, but I also get, like, slimed head to toe in bug entrails?
Yeah, sure.
So then I then turn around, hold my halberd above my head, strike a cutesy pose, and go, yatta!
Sure. Alright, we have killed 2 bug things, so now there are still 2 bug things left. So who is it attacking this time? Tom again, I guess. Alright, it's still gonna smack you with its monster claw. Roll your thing, Tom, for athletics.
Is it athletics, or can I blindly use my luck?
I mean, if you want to.
I'll roll. I'll take luck
All right.
any day.
Go ahead. Yep, you did it. Alright. And the other one is going to attack Byron again.
Alright.
Oh, okay. What's your highest stat there, Byron?
My highest stat is a 4-way tie between athletics, skill, cunning, and luck.
This is all 2s, aren't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever's funnest.
Haha!
You know what? Because you rolled a crit, I'm gonna make it a dramatic effect where basically the monster claw comes down and you very deftly shwing as you knock it deftly out of the sky. It does a spin and it flips over and it lands perfectly intact, but neither of you do damage. Mames, it's your turn.
Me. Can I use my skill as a necromancer to scoop up some of the dead goop and carapace and use magic to re-summon the dead things and make them fight against their buggy brethren using my cunning, because that's a smart thing to do?
Roll.
You do know the power of giving us
Oh!
the power of imagination, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, it works.
I take the goop. I make a transmutation circle. I start speaking in backwards Latin. My eyes roll into the back of my head. The skull on my hip glows.
As the goo reforms and it makes a monster that's even more terrifying than the one that you're fighting. Basically, its arms at its head. It's got another one up here, but it's backwards. Like
I have created
the hand is down
Cronenberg.
here, but it's like the elbows up here. Like
Rose is jumping up and down. Woo! Free shower!
Alright,
You
so
took the goo!
You're right.
yep, Mames, you can have an attack. By the way, its athletics is 5.
Yay!
Damn.
I command it to attack.
So
Go forth, Jimmy!
Jimmy the reincarnated bug man.
Yes.
Alright, roll a d6. Multiply it by 5.
It feels like a movie we've watched.
15.
That does sound like a movie we'd watch.
Oh, okay. So Jimmy, the reincarnated bug man, plaps against one of the other guys, and the other bug monster's like, "Rrr, rrr." And Jimmy, the reincarnated bug man, is like, "Rrr." The two of them are confused. Neither one of them do damage. Like, it's your turn.
You're doing your
Okay,
best,
how-
sweetie.
How many? I was trying to do 3 things at the same time. How many bugs do we have left?
You have 2 bugmen.
All right, I'm gonna try and kill one. I rev up my chainsaw
All right.
and I run at it going, ah!
Uh-huh.
And I take a swipe.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm not very good at most things. In fact, I'm kind of terrible at them. Oh.
Yeah, I think I beat you.
Okay. How do I miss, Sam?
All right, so you run at the bug monster, ah, with your chainsaw going forward, not realizing that you can't really see as the chainsaw
Just a
is right in
it's not a
front.
chainsaw.
Sorry, the chainsaw is right in front of your face, so you run past it.
Do I get caught in the trees?
Sure,
of
you
the
get caught in
jungle?
the trees.
Ah!
Byron,
Hmm.
do you want a
What
fastball
stress do I take?
special, the last one?
What stress do I take to fail it?
No, there are still 2 left.
Oh, there's only one, is there?
No, there are 2.
Never mind.
Jimmy's faffing ineffectually against one, and then there's another one.
Oh, okay. There's 2 then. We can each take one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Byron, Tom, it is your turn.
Okay. Sam, I'm going to leap into the air and with a rider kick, extending a blade from my foot,
All right.
I split the bugman in front of me from breakfast right down from brains right down to gullet.
All right. To be fair, brains could be breakfast, but you know, at this point, they're bugmen.
And that's athletics again. So no real change. That's a 6.
Yeah, you make it. So, of course, he is split in twain as you land on the other side, explodes behind you in a very cool fashion.
I flip my hair back.
Tom.
Satisfactory.
Tom, it is your turn.
So the only one left is the one that Jimmy's dealing with, right?
Yes, Jimmy is faffing about with it.
You're doing your best, Jimmy.
I'm going to run up the back of Jimmy, like, and jump into the air, and then try and do, like, an anime spin with the halberd as the drill going down into the last bug.
Okay.
With my eyes closed, relying entirely on luck.
Alright, sure, go ahead.
This is how we lost Tom's character.
Don't worry, I can just resurrect her.
Does it come back the same?
Alright.
Enough.
Well, it worked.
Amazing.
Tom drilled with blind luck into the monster, stabbing it through its skull, and then it explodes Jimmy gets blown backwards a little bit. He's unharmed. It's fine.
Oh, good.
With the explosion, I'm doing like, traditional like anime stance, halberd plants in the ground. I look directly at the master and go like, "Mine is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Believe in me! Believe in me!"
Tom, you have no idea how apt that is right now. At any rate, so, after the explosion, of course, you hear clapping coming from behind you. As you turn, you see a man with red skin and large horns, and unlike the picture that we're actually going to be showing you, honey, picture?
You're getting it.
Unlike the picture there, instead of his regular attire with a red ruby staff and the red robes, he's instead wearing a pinstripe suit. And he's just clapping at all of you. He goes, "Excellent. You did well. I like maids. They're always so resilient. But maybe you'd like some help? I kind of noticed you had a little bit of trouble with those bug monsters."
Excuse me? Can you help me down? I'm stuck in a tree.
Sure, little buddy. Just goes over, pulls you out of the tree.
Thank you, sir. You want a muffin?
Not right now, but thank you.
Oh, that's good, because I don't have any.
Okay.
As he's talking, I'm like obsessively cleaning off Tom's character, Rose. Just like, you're filthy. You're absolutely disgusting. Like pulling out like moist towelettes.
Moist towelettes. So, do you guys want some help? Just saying.
I like
we looked at the master.
And the master's like, "I don't know who the fuck this is." You tell me. He seems to know who you guys are.
It's clearly Bob Odenkirk, hit actor from Better Call Saul.
Bob Odenkirk?
I don't know.
That is Lord Jefferson Starship, and he is twice as evil as King Narwhal because he has 2 horns instead of 1.
He's just, you see him looking at all of you, and he's like, "Sure, we'll go with that."
Was right. The legends were true.
The legends were true. And he's like, "I can get you anything you need. Just say the word."
I need more moist towelettes. Rose is still very dirty and it's very upsetting.
Well, I don't know about a moist toilet, but would you like... Hang on, 5, 2, 3... Would you like this secret key? And he pulls out a key from his, like, his suit pocket.
I'm sorry, I don't have a moist towelette, but how about this cursed fucking key that I randomly pulled out of my ass? I'm Asmodeus. It's all good.
I'm gonna... Sam, I have to do this. I look him directly in the eye and I go, "Nay, Lord Jefferson Starship, for the key to my heart is far larger than you can imagine."
He goes, "Are you sure I can't entice you with an execution pit?" And he just pulls out, like, he pulls out this thing and then just, like, plops it on the floor, and there's a pit now.
Seem to be very bad at your job.
The pit.
You can remove the hole from the bottom of your pocket and put it on the ground?
Yes.
That was always an option!
Like, oh good, a place, and I start sweeping all of like the guts that have like been splattered. My character's a neat freak, like tidy up.
Can I be trying to like steal the key from him without him noticing?
He's given the key to Mames already.
Ah,
cool. I like put it on my bandolier of like weird magical bullshit.
Yes.
Mr. Red.
Yes.
Mr. Brett, can I have a thing?
Sure, you can have a thing.
What does it cost?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
It doesn't cost you anything.
Whatever can cost something.
Doesn't
You want a
cost
hug?
anything. No.
You look like you need. You
Here, you can have a mech beast.
A what?
It's a massive weapon. Outwardly looks like some kind of giant monster. Attributes 4, Spirit 10.
Hold up.
And it fights in an actual physical combat according to the owner's wishes.
Attributes for Spirit 10.
Yes.
It has better stats than I do. Alright, chat, I need to name this fucking thing.
It's considered a pet.
Ah! What am I naming it?
All right.
All I got was a freaking hole.
You can ask him for more stuff.
All right, I'll accept your offer.
Chat, what the hell am I naming this mecha beast? Roll off. Dimlock. I like that.
Byron?
Dimlock.
Byron, he gives you a portable changing room. It's a hula hoop with a curtain attached.
This seems wholly impractical.
I don't know what you can do with it. I just give you the stuff, man.
Fair enough.
Okay, my favorite one so far is either we call it Dimlock or Mittens.
Mittens.
Okay.
I like Dimlock.
Dimlock.
Come on, Mittens. Which one's easier to say in that pitch? Come on, No, it's Mittens. Come on, Mittens.
Yay.
I'm gonna name him Mittens. Ha! Just hanging around its neck.
I don't know what the secret key does. It says it opens something, but we don't know what.
Well, I think that's free for you to decide now, isn't it?
It opens a portal to hell.
I mean, it could.
It
Well, this
opens
is going
any
on,
door.
Rose.
It opens the master's bedroom.
Oh god. Okay. Well, it says this door opens to a secret room for training and breaking maids.
Oh, I get a hyperbolic time chamber.
Or a hyperbolic BDSM room at the way it sounds. Jesus.
Yep.
Both are good.
By the way, Tom, this pit follows you.
What do you mean it follows me?
It follows you.
I filled your pit with guts and goo. I hope that's okay.
It's also inhabited by piranhas, crocodiles, freshwater sharks, and amphibious gorillas.
I fed your things.
You have a good pit.
All you hear is just, this is blasphemy, this is madness, madness, this is my hole! As I just start kicking the dirt into the hole in a maidly fashion.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's gotten out of hand.
the hole follows you. I don't know what the portable changing room does. It just says that it's a hula hoop with a curtain attached. But you can also use the trespass maid power when someone else is in the costume change. Who's doing a costume change.
I'll just put this in the back of the vehicle for now.
As you see, the red man with the horns, who may or may not be Asmodeus, just go, all right, if you need anything else, call me. And he just poofs.
How do we call him? Is there a phone in my mecha beast?
6753098.
Is there a phone in my mecha beast?
Sure.
Can it not call him, but call like the local pizza parlor?
It's a phone.
Yeah. Everything's coming up, Pat.
Everything's coming up, Pat.
What a nice, weird red man that just gave us a bunch of random things.
He may or may not be Asmodeus, Lord of the Deal.
It's not like we've, had him appear many times on D20 Live.
So the master, who's thoroughly confused, is like, okay, the guy's gone, the monsters are gone, the jungle thing, this is a problem.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mittens! And I start slapping the side of my mecha beast. How does it respond? Give it a personality, Sam.
Mittens.
Ah!
Hello.
Okay. Oh god, he talks. Master!
Yes?
He talks!
Okay!
He's the best kid. Okay, Mittens. Oh, he's like a Pokemon. Okay, all right. You gotta eat that forest.
Mittens.
Can you do it, mate?
Mittens.
I believe.
So, hang on. I actually need to read.
Before Mittens eats the jungle, can I go up and pick some of those weird fruits?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
pick the
boy.
weird fruits.
Cool. I'm gonna pick a bunch of the weird fruits so I can use my ability as a doctor / pharmacist to do science things with the fruit.
All right.
Figure out its properties and maybe drugs.
Maybe drugs. All right. Roll your cunning.
Yay! That's my highest stat.
As Mittens is stomping around the village.
Does anyone else imagine Mittens as like a Zoid?
I imagine as Metal Gear Ray.
Kind of, just 2 legs, platform, Mitten.
Mittens.
For whatever reason, I have Malachite from Steven Universe stuck in my head. I know that's not a robot thingy. That's just what I got.
So, alright. So, Mames, you have determined that this fruit is not like any fruit from anywhere that you would know. And from the consistency of the fruit, as well as the consistency of the bug monsters that you have actually pushed into the following pit, you've determined that they may or may not be related.
Evolution is a hell of a drug.
Yes, Tom?
Sam, I'm going to run around, gather a whole bunch of that fruit, all while screaming, "My babies are hungry," and start feeding the things in my pit.
Oh, God. Okay, you're feeding your things in your pit, and they start to also turn into the bug monsters.
Yeah!
I observe this, look at the fruit, go, and can I start working on a serum that to use the properties, but like make the bug transformation temporary?
That's never happened before, ever in the history of a fandom. Never.
Temporary berserker bug armor bullshit.
That's never happened ever in the history.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, James, with your previous role. You can start working on a serum.
Maybe you'll get a belt with fruit on it. That might happen.
You might get a belt with
fucking
fruit.
Goku Ryoma over here. Fuck.
We're slowly turning everything into Kamen Rider Gaim.
That's great, because I've never watched Kamen Rider.
You really should.
As Mittens starts to eat its way through the jungle, I get back in the front seat of the vehicle. It's like, well, if we're going to do this, we may as well do this in style. Even though there's a shopping cart attached to the back of the vehicle.
I'm gonna need that back. Mids! The cart!
Mittens! Just smashes the cart, unfortunately.
That's okay, boy.
I try to bend it around Mittens' leg. So it's like you know, like those metal bands they have around bats when they're for preserves in the wild? And it's just the same kind of thing, but a horrible wreck of metal. So it's just
no, you're safe from poachers.
From poachers?
Sam?
Yes?
I'm assuming I can control this hole, because it's following me, right?
Yes.
So, if I put it underneath the trees holding the fruit, what happens to the tree?
It falls into the pit.
Where it's probably eaten by the bugs, right?
Yes.
And then the hole gets deeper to accommodate for the bigger bugs, right?
Yes, this pit is never...
So I'm playing Hatamari, basically.
Basically.
I'm throwing anything in the hole.
Yes!
So I'm just gonna start running, like, cluelessly, aimlessly, as I weave a trail of destruction through this jungle, leaving a wake of death and nothing behind me.
The pit. The pit.
The pit.
No. They're saying that they're asking if the bug transformation can be made into a Kamen Rider transformation. And they're saying that Tom has the power of Donut County. Now they're chanting the pit.
The pit. The pit.
This has gotten wildly out of hand, and I didn't.
This isn't the most out of hand it's gotten.
No,
this is actually
but...
pretty tame for Maid.
All right, so the remains of the plants slowly die off as you guys have been slowly cleaning up this entire thing. Meanwhile, Bonnie has come up with a serum now that she holds triumphantly in a syringe that is big enough for a horse.
Who wants some of my thick juice?
I shove the hobo maid in front of me. You go first.
The hobo maid.
Nah! What, me?
Yes.
I'm not homeless. I'm rich.
I've got a Mac thing.
I got
Mittens.
I got a mansion and everything, and I got a mittens.
My family's poor. I owe them millions. Look, a squirrel! And I run off.
A whistle can be heard from above. As you look, a large seed falls from the sky, crashing into the house next to you. As the dust settles, monsters emerge from the rubble. And also, a random event from page 26 will happen, which hopefully will not be more monsters. 21. There's also an unexplained warhead somewhere in the town.
What kind of warhead?
It just says an unexplained and unexploded warhead is somewhere under the town.
I know where it is.
Is it in the pit?
It's in the hole.
It's in the hole! Oh god. It's just running around as a warhead that just goes boop. So would you guys like to somehow deal with this monster?
What kind of monster is it this time? Is it another bug monster, Sam?
It's another bug monster, yes.
Okay.
Put it in the hole.
Jimmy, attack!
Jimmy, attack!
I said mittens. Mittens!
Mittens.
Go! Use tackle!
Use tackle! Well, technically, okay, well, its attributes are 4. Technically, at that point, Mittens goes first.
Ah.
That was a thumb. Okay, roll your thing.
You gave it to me.
I did give it to you. This
You
was a
could
mistake.
have lied to me.
This was a mistake. It was a bad idea.
Mittens.
I got a 16.
Okay, 16. I got a 15, so... Mittens.
The pit! The pit! The pit!
You tackle it and it goes into the pit?
Nah, Mittens does it.
Okay, so Mittens tackles it. And
No,
it goes...
because Mittens is bigger than it. It just goes whap and swats it like
a cat swatting an object off of a table.
Mittens. Just
I
flies.
stand at the edge of... Sorry.
It flies, it goes into the pit, it hits the warhead explodes in the pit, making the pit bigger.
I scream like a vampirator. Like a sad person as the pit grows bigger.
Would you guys like to try and find out where this monster came from the sky?
Yes.
It was devoured by the mighty Sarlacc, for it be consumed, it be digested for 1,000 years!
Can everybody roll whatever attribute they think they can find to figure out where this monster came from?
Okay,
Flying
I don't
block.
have a lot of good ones. Let me see what I've got. Hang on.
I'm gonna do cunning, because that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense
Yeah,
too.
I
cunning.
know jack shit.
Alright.
Cunning.
Nothing.
No,
I'm dumb as opposed.
Tom, did you roll?
I got a 12.
Got a 12. So, as Tom is unga-bungaing it, he sees, he looks up, he sees the moon. The moon, for some reason, is green.
Am I transitioning to this picture, Sam?
No, not that one.
Okay.
That's later.
Okay.
But yeah, the moon is green.
So I'm going to go from screaming about the Sarlacc pit, ah! And then I'm going to slam the halberd down. The moon! She is our enemy now, for she has turned against us, and we must reclaim our tribal land!
Can mittens fly?
It doesn't say that it can't.
Doesn't say it can't.
It doesn't say that it can't. But let me just double check, because... So, do you all look up at the moon, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So... Here, you can read that one. So, you all look up at the moon, and you notice that it is green. Very green, and more seed things are falling... You can see more things falling from the moon. At which point the master kind of looks up and goes, I think that's where the jungle's coming from.
Doesn't say. Yeah. It does say, however, if I ever roll a 1 on it, it blows up.
Tom?
Like a werewolf, we must reclaim our power by seizing the moon.
You see the master just going, well, where are we gonna get a rocket from?
I look at
I turn and I look at the master. If you believe, the answer will emerge.
I pull the phone out.
Okay.
On the side of the
on the side of Mittens.
Yeah. And
All
I
right.
call 411.
411.
Yeah.
You just okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, is this 411 information?
No.
Well, then what is this?
Me. Hello.
Okay, no, you're no good.
I call 311.
He picks up the phone again. It's still me.
Oh, you suck. How come you're not information services?
I technically am, but
Well, that's what I was asking for.
but I'm not information services. I'm your friendly neighborhood guy who gives you items. You hear finger guns.
You're not gonna get laid with that kind of an attitude.
I don't
buddy.
want to get laid.
Well, good. You're working well on it. All right. Anyway, so listen up, finger boy. We need a rocket.
A rocket. All right.
Where can we get a rocket?
Let me
Is the Ontario Science Center still open?
Is the Ontario Science Center still open?
I'm gonna switch the music back to the.
It's just like, I can give you an unseen resident.
Well, how do you know it's an unseen resident? What if you're just pointing in a corner and say, look, it's an unseen resident?
It's technically a curse.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Well, you could try the mansion. There's always crazy things in there.
What mansion?
What mansion? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm aware we went to the mansion literally at the start of this game. It shows how much my character's been paying attention. That's not me forgetting. That's just actively me being role-playing.
You just hear, may or may not be Asmodeus just go, alright, well, whatever, if you don't think so. Then you could also build a ladder to the moon.
You're a silly guy, but you're alright, buddy. Okay. Bye, phone, Jeff.
The master's name is Jeff.
That's why it's phone, Jeff.
His phone, Jeff? Jeff's just sitting here going like, what? I don't understand.
Because you're normal, Jeff, and that was phone, Jeff.
I don't know why that was so fucking hilarious. I legit just did a spit take and it wasn't even that good. It was just phone Jeff. It doesn't even make sense.
We got 21 people watching right now who said, "Oh, that's phone Jeff, all right."
It's phone Jeff, all right.
All right, well, okay, so phone Jeff said we should go to the manor.
All right, let's go explore it.
All right, so you guys go back up to the mansion, and this mansion doesn't actually have a Robobo-chan, but it does have.
Is it even a mansion anymore?
Because of the fact that all the Robobo-chans have taken the code from Robert, the son.
Yes.
And all have become now singularities. So therefore, they don't actually need to be in charge of the mansions anymore. But the mansions still do have automated systems.
Okay. But where's Robobo-chan herself?
Somewhere.
Okay. All right, so what kind of automated system? I'm talking a lot. Someone else take lead.
So, what would you guys like to do? You know there is an automated system here, but whether or not you know how to work it is up to you guys.
Sam?
Yes.
Because this has worked at every opportunity so far,
oh no,
I am going to run aimlessly through the house in search of trying to find something I find interesting and useful.
Alright.
I critted.
Oh god. Alright. So you run immediately you just go, what's behind this door? And immediately it's like the break room of where sorry, not the break room, the control room of where all the stuff is for the automated systems in the mansion.
Does it look like the control room from Silent Hill 2?
Sure, yes, with the Shiba Inu.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all controlled by levers. It was made for me.
And you go, yes! And you just push a bunch of levers, and then sure enough, you hear activating rocket mode, and it just, like, the mansion just goes, like, Transformers style, it just turns into a fucking rocket.
I stop, I turn, I look at the rest of the group, and I go, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. And I sing the full song as I keep turning levers and gears.
Oh boy.
I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be working.
I make sure Mittens is on top so we don't lose him on the trip.
I see, okay.
I make sure to bring the hole with us.
I synthesize more of my thick juice.
52. Alright, as you guys are launching up, you launch up into space. And you launch up into space.
Sounds about right.
As you leave the atmosphere, and before you can even reach the moon, you realize that there is actually an interstellar space war that is happening just outside the atmosphere. Mostly because, you know, the jungle has
obscured it.
Space. Yes, it has obscured space. So there are actual, like, jets and other robots that are trying to fight off the jungle as it spreads its little tendrils across space itself.
Are we...
So I need somebody to roll and see if they can navigate through the space war that's happening.
Does anyone have a good skill?
I have a skill of 2.
I have a skill of 1.
My highest is 4.
Which is still luck.
No, it's affection.
Oh god. Oh no.
I love people so much.
Maybe if you encourage the master to take the controls, you'll be so overcome with your love and affection that he can get through this arduous task.
Wait.
Anime bullshit logic.
Wait. I crit failed.
Well, if your affection,
yeah,
and you just go, stop with the war! Realizing that you haven't even pushed the button for, like, this outside speakers. And that is the end of that.
Okay, I tried and I failed. Sorry, guys.
Would someone else like to try and navigate through the giant space war as your rocket is going through it?
I'll give it a try. Cunning, 10.
Alright. So you use your cunning in order to take over the levers away from Rose. And Nimue starts, you know, realizing that she could actually control the rest of the rocket by just, like, shimmying away, so that way you can dodge all of the pew-pews and the giant seeds that are being thrown from the fucking moon. Yes, Tom.
We fly behind the hole.
Did you put the hole in front of... So, okay, hang on. So Mittens is on top of the rocket. Did you put the hole in front of Mittens?
I'm asking, can we put the hole in front of us so that we're flying behind an inescapable void?
Technically, it's always behind you, Tom.
Okay. I will face the back of the ship.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
If the group doesn't want this, I understand. This is pure
None of us have a better
dangerous
plan.
chaos.
We can't exactly
Yeah, go
stop
ahead.
this, you know, Star Wars from happening outside our transom.
Has this gone too far? Have I created a monster beyond my control?
Do you need to give up Maid for a while? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, I'm having an existential crisis right now in the middle of stream.
Maybe you shouldn't invite me to a game that's Did you not learn anything from the, what is it, Nexus or the Matrix one? Where I was given unlimited anything I could summon at will? Did you not understand how many African bull elephants I summoned 3 feet above my opponents?
Okay. So did it work?
No, I'm not gonna say that the pit changed direction, because it's in the direction that you're going. The pit is behind the rocket, essentially.
Okay. That's
How are we
fair.
even propelling ourselves? Wouldn't the
With
exhaust?
the rocket.
Well, wouldn't if the pit's behind the rocket, wouldn't the pit be catching any of the propellant?
It still activates by the laws of gravity.
Yes. Anyway.
It's just catching the exhaust.
All right.
Now's not the time to try and make sense of this, Mike.
Sorry.
You brought physics into Maid? What is this?
I don't know. I'm tired. I'm manning the music. The song's changed 27 times while I've been running it. It's gonna sound like a nightmare. It's gonna sound like a cat fell down the fucking soundboard when I'm done.
At any rate,
I have Adventures in Adventureland playing for this space where I have da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, as you come into view of Planet Moon, yes, it is still called that. You can see that the entire moon is covered by the same jungle plants as the town. The entire colony on the moon colony, has been engulfed by the jungle plants. So, the question is, what would you like to do in order to solve this problem?
The pit.
The pit. The pit. The pit. When we get close enough for orbit, Rose is going to, anime style, just jump out and skydive down, making sure that then halfway point she turns around so she can land in the pit and come out.
Does my Mecha Beast have a flamethrower?
It has weapons.
Can I send it to attack the moon?
The moon?
Yes.
Sure, you can send it to attack the moon. What does everybody else want to do?
I'm firing the capital level laser weapons from the ship.
All right, cool. Can you roll cunning, please?
Yes.
All right. Got another 16.
All right, that's.
And I critted.
All right, cool. So, you decided to fire at the jungle plants, which is working, by the way, because they're just plants. Mike has sent Mittens to attack. Meanwhile, as Rose is running around with her pit.
I'm just cleaning up after the other two. That's all I'm doing.
It's just... Mames,
and that goes in the hole, and then this goes in the hole, and you know what happens to this?
Mames, what would you like to do?
It goes in the hole.
I'm gonna send down Jimmy to help.
To help? Alright. Jimmy, our reincarnated Bugman, falls from the rocket, because he doesn't really have a parachute, also because, space, and is on planet Moon, and is going around. Mames, will you please roll Jimmy's athletics to start attacking the jungle? Jimmy is doing absolutely fucking the best he can, because he's running around as if, the jungle no longer affects him whatsoever, and he's absorbing jungle into him, making himself bigger and bigger and bigger.
Do I have a kaiju now?
You might have a kaiju on the moon.
Yay!
Sam?
Yes.
Can I be on top of Mittens and have my chainsaw fixed like a bayonet?
Sure.
Yeah.
It pays to play
We're
with
getting
dead
it.
things.
I know you're getting it. So, hold on. Excuse me. I have lost my page of where all the events are. As you're running around. Oh no. As you're running around cleaning up the moon, an alien race appears from the depths of space to join this interstellar war.
Oh no.
and not realizing that Jimmy is a reincarnated bug kaiju, they go, "There's the problem!"
No, Jimmy!
So they start attacking you guys because they think that you're causing the problem because Jimmy is just growing and none of you guys are dealing with Jimmy.
Jimmy's helping.
Jimmy's helping. So they're going to attack with their space lasers. Hiya. Alright, that's 9. And Jimmy, can you please, sorry, Mames, can you roll for Jimmy? For his defense, which can be whatever you want. His athletics is 5, but you know what? Let's say it's now 10 because of the fact that he's a kaiju. There you go.
Well, that happened.
So they pew pew at Jimmy, and Jimmy just goes.
I love having a pet kaiju. My pet undead Cronenberg bug monster.
So wait, he's just eating a whole bunch of that fruit?
Yeah, because he's absorbing the jungle as he runs through.
Oh, that's real bad.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
Jimmy the undead Cronenberg kaiju.
Oh, that's real bad.
Whatever Jimmy doesn't eat goes
That's
in the
under
hole.
my necromancy control.
For now?
For now. See, this is why the alien race thought that this was the problem, because, you know, giant kaiju. So the aliens, who inexplicably look like... I want to say the aliens from that weird, like, anime, like, music video.
You're gonna have to be more specific. You mean the
Are you talking about
Intergalactic 5000, the Daft Punk one with their blue?
Yes, that one.
Okay, so they're all sexy.
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
They inexplicably look like that.
So Sam, I'm going to go ahead and defeat them with music.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of the levers in the ship. A flying V guitar comes up from the floor. I pick up the guitar and I start playing, and the front of our ship splits open, revealing a tuning crystal, and it fires a sonic attack at the ship.
All right, please. You know what? I will give you a. Let's say that the ship is also 10. So roll for the ship, Byron.
Okay.
20. All right, and our ship. My ship, because they have multiple ships. One ship explodes.
Good. I keep playing. I keep exploding ships while everybody else is taking care of things on the ground.
Mike, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. While on top of Mittens, I'm like, Mittens,
Mittens.
Behold, we have been opposed. Let us ride into battle. Mittens, if you have the power to fly, like I believe you do, would you kindly go get him?
Mittens. So, Mittens can't fly. But, however, because of the fact that the gravity... Excuse me, the gravity of the moon is not as strong as Earth. Mittens can just jump off of the moon.
Yeah, now she's gonna go attack. God damn it, oh no!
Mittens
blows up.
Mitten blows up and propels you forward. Mittens tried real hard and flew.
So Mittens distracted, so all we just see is this weird Zoid-like thing. About to poise to jump. I'm like, let's go! And then it just goes boom.
Yeah. Propelling you forward towards the ships of the aliens. Tom, what would you like to do with your pit?
I'm going to scream out, Mittens, no! You shall be avenged. Then I'm going to use my halberd, reach it into the hole, and throw something at the ships.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna roll the something.
I don't know what's in the hole anymore. Whatever's in there, it's been fed a long diet of whatever fruit that is.
I'm gonna roll the something.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something else. Oh, God. So you put your, because okay, the first thing that I pulled out was murderous stationery, which really doesn't do anything, which is just the death note. But
okay.
So I decided, you know what, let's just re-roll that, and instead, Tom,
Yeah.
you pull out what seems to be a bug monster. Half bug monster, half maid, because you didn't realize that there were actually survivors on the moon from the colony, which also did have other maids. Now this maid is being like, you know, half absorbed by a bug monster, essentially. So it's not in its right, she's not in her right mind, and instead decides to use her technique of Chaos Fist. It is the true fighting art of maids. If you equip this, you lose any and all other weapons. You can only use the true maid fist. So essentially, you made Bug Monster One Punch Man. And you're hurling it towards the aliens thing. Please roll 2d6 and multiply that by the attribute that you think would be the most
Okay, I, in my head, imagined this using just pure luck, so... Crit.
Yeah! You hurl it literally into another spaceship. The spaceship explodes in a glorious fashion.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Sam? What the actual fuck just happened?
Yeah,
I drank water! And in the time of me drinking it, this got out of hand. Where are we?
I also am confused.
I lost my pet and my shopping cart.
And I summoned Saitama from a hole?
Essentially,
it's
you
the
did.
freaking bug man from goddamn Terraformers. Jesus Christ.
So you said it was half Bugman. Did I just summon like a weird Power Ranger from the earth and throw it?
So for context, the colony on the moon did actually have people on it, right?
Yep.
Which also meant that there were maids on it, because this was mostly a rich people colony. So there are maids, there were people on here, but none of you decided to try and look for survivors.
Yeah.
So there were people in the process of becoming bugmen because, you know, the fruit is too powerful. And one of them happened to have the Chaos Fist, which you then hurled at the spaceship, which thus exploded it.
So, essentially, I reached into the hole, I found one person who had a shred of humanity left.
Yes.
And just, before you're gone, release your anger, unleash onto them! And I, catapulted them.
Yes.
And they, threw a ship. Okay.
Yes. And now that maid / bugman is floating in space somewhere. Unable to die. Only... And by the way, Jimmy is still there.
Yay, good. My son.
Now among the stars.
This has gotten really out of hand. I don't know where we're going with this. There's still 2 more ships.
Okay, I would like to look at my revolver and look at my syringe of my thick juice.
Right.
And I'm going to jam the thick juice needle into my revolver to make a mutant bug gun.
Yeah, that works. That seems logical.
Yeah. It's made. This makes sense. I'm a doctor.
I can't argue with this.
There's no way to argue with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna lean out the side of the ship house that we are in and just start blasting.
Yep, there we go. Alright. You know what? Because of the fact that the gun is now modified, give yourself also a 10 for this, the attribute that you want to use.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that was a smart thing to do. God damn it.
All right, so you forgot to realize one thing, that the bug gun will just shoot out bug men. So you shot the gun, and out comes a tiny bug man that is now flying towards the ship, but it's not as big as Jimmy. So it just it goes and it hits the ship, and then you just see from the ship's perspective, you just see
oh no, Jimothy.
Jimothy. All right.
Jimothy?
Jimothy.
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 Byron, what would you like to do?
I start playing a power ballad so the power of love and rock music can defeat these other ships.
All right.
Does your character have music-based powers?
No.
Just the mansion.
just the no.
No.
Fine. All right.
So your character might not even know how to play guitar, is what you're saying.
To be fair, it also could work, because the sonic attack just means that it just has to be loud. It doesn't necessarily have to be good.
Yeah.
This is the R chord.
So what am I rolling, Sam?
You know what? Roll your affection, because... And I'll give you a 10 because of the fact that you're using the ship.
Okay. Right. So that's 40.
All right, hang on. Sure, it works. Oh, excuse me. It works, and another ship explodes. We have one last ship.
Where am I?
Mike, you are flying towards this ship.
Okay. Alright. So, wings don't work in space, so that's no good.
No.
All I got's left, I've lost the gym, I've lost mittens, I've lost the shopping cart. What I can't still have is my chainsaw. So I pull it out, I rev it out, and then I'm going to attack it.
You're gonna attack the ship.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I also critted. That's a problem.
Ah.
So, you attack the ship, and in very cool and also Gurren-like fashion, it develops a drill in the front, and you do that thing from Gurren Lagann where it's just two drills are fighting against each other, except one of them's a chainsaw instead of a drill.
Okay, well I'm here now.
You're doing the thing. You're holding the line.
Just like all these flames of sparks, my eyes are going, ah! Like my eyes are practically closed because I have no eye protection. Oh, wait, that's my turn.
Tom, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna help Mike.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna put hand on shoulder, and I go like, with all the power of our friendship, I believe in you, and I give you my halberd. And then I jam the halberd into the chainsaw, making it twice as strong.
That's not how anything works.
It is if you believe. Believe in me, because I believe in you!
Okay!
Tom, roll your affection.
Yep. Nope, come on, work with me.
Yeah, that works. You feel the power of friendship.
Yeah!
And the power of friendship makes you re-roll again.
Okay, this is gonna be bad though.
Mittens!
4 mittens.
4 mittens!
Mike, do it again, just for the
I
sake.
refuse. Come on.
All right. There you go, Mike. You did it. So you use the power of friendship and the power of your love for mittens, and this halberd that got stuck in there with you, and you power through the ship.
It just cut it in half.
It cut it in half.
Slicing it down the middle.
Slicing it down the middle.
Can it be that we've cleaved it, and the aliens on one side are looking at me confused from the cockpit because it's perfectly cross-sectioned?
Yes.
I just look at them and I go,
for mittens.
You do that, they move like another 3 feet, there's me.
So, alright, all the ships have been destroyed. However, the problem is that Mittens has been, still burning. And none of you realized, because of the fact that it was covered in jungle, Mittens is actually burning near the power generator for the colony. At which point...
Uh-oh.
Mittens, and one last final thing, has accidentally set the colony on fire, which then, of course, makes the moon explode.
Oh no.
And Jimmy is... Jimmy... Huh?
And we're on the moon.
Jimmy is floating in space now.
At you, sweet prince.
It's just floating. Jimmy's like...
We should get him.
He's a kaiju now. He won't fit in the rocket.
Oh.
We can tie a rope around him.
He is the new moon, the bug moon. We shall base the days of the week after him. Thursday is no more. It is Jimal Day.
Jimal Day.
For Jim sees all.
I almost want to have my affection ability go off again, and as he floats away, I just go, ah.
I look at the This is stupid, but I love it. I look at the destroyed moon, look at my, like, bullshit magic paraphernalia, and, like, I'm going to resurrect the moon.
Alright, roll it.
What?
I'm going to necromancy resurrect the moon.
But it's not. What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What?
I'm going. It's a planet, therefore a sort of living thing.
It's not a planet. It's a moon.
What?
I got a whole bunch of moon pieces in the hole.
Does it work?
Roll.
I rolled.
Okay, 12. 12. No, it doesn't really work, unfortunately, me.
What does revive in the void?
No, guys, we can resurrect the moon. If we put it all in the hole, it can condense and become a new moon. That's using real-world physics in Maid.
You're bringing physics into Maid?
How dare you?
Just because I'm all chaos doesn't mean I can't do some law and order here. Gravity is the fundamental force which makes a moon, so if the hole, which is now probably the biggest thing in the area, scoops up and absorbs a whole bunch more of the actual rock out in space, it would start to make a new moon.
I do love that.
This has gotten unusual.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Yes.
While all of this is going on, I've actually piloted the ship to turn it and point it towards the Earth.
Okay.
Oh, can you come pick us up?
In a minute. Yeah, I'll pick
no
you
rush.
up.
We're just in the void of space.
I'll pick you up shortly. I just have one brief call to make, all right? And then I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Sam, I contact the leaders of the evil organization that I'm a member of.
Cobra? Alright, cool.
I go, you see the ship that I am in control of. You will now surrender control of Cobra to me.
Hold up, is it Cobra from like G.I. Joe?
Yeah, sure, why
Yes.
not?
Can I respond as Cobra Commander?
Yes, go ahead.
Hang on. Is there anyone who can do the Cobra Commander voice?
I think you're the
I
most...
was once the man. But that would just be me talking to myself.
You can do it, Byron, if you want.
Well, I gotta remember, Cobra Commander's pretty cowardly. It's like, yes, of course, mistress, I will surrender Cobra to you. Excellent. Leave your helmet as well, and on your way out, kill Destro for me, thank you. I don't want him trying to usurp power from me. Hail Cobra, hail me. I turn the ship back around and I pick up my friends, my maids.
Alright, so as
My maid friends.
you're back all of the ship, you hear another clapping again, and sure enough, there's may or may not be Asmodeus.
Oh, let's get him back.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea, guys.
And he just goes, well done. Well done.
Hang on, I gotta get his picture going.
Well done. But I think the moon thing might be a problem.
And this was a planet moon, not the moon.
It was still the moon. They just called it the planet moon because the people who live...
so the tides are fucked.
Yes. Just saying. I mean, I could fix it for you.
For what?
Well, you guys would have to do something for me.
Like what?
Become the new leaders of the Blessed Bonnet.
Oh.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a bad deal.
Leader of Cobra and the Blessed Bonnet, you say? Interesting.
Do we get, like, sweet rides?
I mean, you'd be the leaders of the Blessed Bonnet. You can do whatever you want.
Oh. Okay, I'm down.
Alright.
Yep.
Cool. So he just rolls up his sleeves. He says, we have a deal. You blink and he's gone. The pieces of the moon flash, and there is the moon, back in one piece. Look a little closer and blink. You're pretty sure it's your moon. I mean, it looks like your moon. Whatever, it seems fine.
Many thanks now. We've made it better, and with robot parts, it looks like.
Sam?
Yes?
I didn't get a good look at that moon. Why is that moon here?
What is that moon?
Why is that moon here?
So there's a reason why Mike knows this moon very well.
Yeah, there is a reason I know that moon really well.
This moon seems like it's from Gurren Lagann.
Why is that moon here, Sam?
I've watched Gurren Lagann. Why do I not remember this?
Why is that moon here, Sam? Someone wants that moon back, Sam!
I need to rewatch Gurren Lagann because
someone's really gonna want that moon back, Sam.
Why is Gurren Lagann becoming a theme? I said it as a joke.
I know, you accidentally predicted the future again.
Why is that moon here, Sam?
Happening?
That belongs to somebody, and we can't beat him.
No, you don't have to beat him, Mike. You just have to throw him in the hole.
You have to throw him in the pit! The pit!
They tried that. It didn't work.
The pit.
I mean, at this point, it's almost as big as a moon.
I have to do Super Robot Wars this year for sure.
It fits whole ships inside of it now. It's just this gaping void that's always behind my character.
Can I re-summon Asmodeus?
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Hello.
Can you... I want Jimmy back, please. He's floating off into space.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yay!
Here, you want me to make him small and then you can summon him whenever you want?
Yes, please.
Alright, he throws a Pokeball at it. He's like, here you go.
I will rename you Jimmymon.
Oh, that fucking happened.
And so you return to Earth, safe in the knowledge that you saved the world.
Are we?
You're pretty sure.
Are we?
Meanwhile,
and I am now in control of it.
Meanwhile, on...
Hail me.
I
Meanwhile...
want New Zealand.
You want New Zealand? Meanwhile, on Sigil, whatever we're calling it now, Hansa, the chicken maid, is walking around scowling that she had to return here after the events of Infinity's End. She's wearing a cloak over her to cover her face as she walks the streets of the bazaar. Her phone rings and she answers. It's Asmodeus. Hey, little chickie. How's it hanging? Hansa grimaces. I'm in. Did you hold up your end of the deal? And he goes, of course. What do you think I am? Dishonest?
Yes.
Yes. Ah, you get me. But yes, I did save your little planet from the Helheim jungle. Not a single leaf left on Earth. Or the moon. Hansa sighs in relief. Asmodeus chuckles. Now it's your turn to finish your end of the deal. Hansa stiffens. might take a little longer than expected. I have to figure out how everything works here. I'm in no rush. The gods are all making their little plans, and some of them work astronomically slow. I'm just getting my groundwork in. Hansa shuffles uncomfortably. Why do the other gods matter? I thought you just wanted an end to Sigil. Asmodeus laughs. Oh, little chickie, you don't understand. There's a god war coming, and we're all aiming for Sigil.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Ta-da! Thus, the title of Phase 2 for D20 Live has now been revealed. Huzzah!
Welcome to God War, everybody.
I hope Buddha wins.
Buddha wins.
He won't.
I hope fuckboy Buddha from Ragnarok wins. I just see that image, just makes me happy.
If I do Scion again and Buddha shows up, that's going to be the Buddha that pops up. It's going to be, sup.
Just that Buddha.
Fuckboy Buddha going, sup.
I did a shit
You
ton
guys
of
wanna
numbers on
become
the
a-
way down. This is gonna be great.
Oh, that got out of hand.
So, how did chat like that, by the way?
Chat had a good time.
Oh, good. I'm
There
glad.
have been... Mike, you better get a robo out here. The chat kept chanting the pit.
Yeah, I figured.
But yeah, I think... Well, chat, did you all enjoy that?
How
They
did you...
belong in the pit.
How did you guys enjoy that?
Oh, it was a lot of fun, Sam.
The pit out of 10. I love it.
I'm sorry that this went completely off the rails. I didn't expect half of this shit to happen, but we've got a kaiju and
We have a kaiju master, and I lost my cat.
your
I'm a
mech.
doctor, a necromancer, and now I command a kaiju from a Pokeball.
To be fair, it's real easy to take over the Blessed Bonnet at that point. You have kaiju.
A title that was given to me.
But yeah, I think we're done, Sam, because I think you ran out of plot.
I did run out of plot, and we're 13 minutes ahead.
It's okay, it happens.
I know it happened. This always happens with Maid. So at any rate, thank you everybody for so much for coming. We hope you all enjoyed it. This was crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to do
It
announcements?
was made.
So
Sorry.
coming back for announcements.
I
Yeah,
like that. Sam, it's a Maid game. There were never any rails, only bowling alley bumper guards.
pretty much.
So you want me to do the announcements while you recover your head?
I will do the announcements because I can still do it. All right,
All right.
everybody. So we're going to Anime North and we're doing Chainsaw Man. So it only makes sense that we've got May,
Yeah, sure.
Anime May. Yay!
Yay!
With May Maids and Anime North. So come on over. We're going to be there on the 27th. Time still to be determined. Guests, we have announcements for that coming up.
Yep.
You know, keep an eye out on our socials. It's going to be real cool. And then in June, we'll return with Ghostbusters, which may or may not be just as stupid and crazy as this game.
It's the best thing to come out of Detroit since...
RoboCop?
No, I'm just stopping the sentence there.
So, but it's not about me. It's about my players.
All right. I guess, do you want me to start again?
Yeah, you go.
All right. I've been Big Mike, playing Pat, the basically Sam parody, which I will pay for shortly after this stream ends.
Tom?
Hi, everyone. I'm Tom. I apologize for everything. This is what happens when I just let chaos reign. Bad things happen.
Byron?
Hi, I'm Byron, guys, and hail Cobra.
And Mames.
Hi, I'm Mames. I've been Bonnie, your doctor, necromancer, kaiju wielding maid. And I'll also see you at Anime North.
And I'm Sam, the production manager, and hopefully next year I won't be crazy because of this.
Yeah, you will, babe. I love you.
But thanks, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.